KFI. It's Later with Bo Kelly. We're live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. Want to send a special shout out to all the veterans out there across the different service branches, all the veterans in my family and yours. Thank you not only for your service, your commitment, your dedication, and some veterans who are no longer with us want to acknowledge their contributions as well. Yes, I know Veterans Day is not Memorial Day, but still it can be a solemn occasion for some. So we think about the sacrifices which have been made over the years, some large, some small, but still sacrifices nonetheless as we bring close to a close this Veterans Day. We're going to talk about that. There are some last-minute Veterans Day deals. Even though the day's not over, if you're a veteran, we're going to let you know about where you can get some free food, cheaper food, just some good food. And also, the 10 best California hospitals. I have a sneaking suspicion that producer of the show, Tawala Sharp, may have some firsthand knowledge, and I'm not trying to be funny. He knows a little something about the healthcare system here in California and also some of the best and even worst hospitals. Is that right, Tawala, as far as worst ones?
Yeah, okay. Definitely know the worst.
And get ready. Gas prices just may be going higher again. Again? Yes, again. They can go higher. They can get worse. And it's something specific to California. If you don't like the government here in California, well, I'm going to give you another reason to really, really dislike it. And I was listening to Mark Rodder in the news break, and then I realized. So what's this about rain?
Well, we have a 20% chance of it tonight, and then we've got a little lower chance of it Thursday through Saturday. So what you're going to have to do is go home and stand outside for a while, Mo.
So I might get wet this week?
You might become a slight bit moist, yeah.
Ooh, that sounds wrong.
Nobody likes that word, do they?
No.
I've never understood why, but just accept the moisture and be done with it.
Okay. Cake can be moist.
Someone left the cake out in the rain? Is that where you're going?
No, I'm not talking about Donna Summer.
No, you're not talking about Richard Harris is what you meant.
No, I meant Donna Summer.
Okay.
MacArthur Park is melting. Do you not know that music reference?
I suspect I know it better than you.
Oh, well, go ahead and sing it.
That's one thing I'm not going to do. Nice try.
Well, I mean, you
not
weighed
even
in
today.
Okay.
No.
As far as moist goes, if it's not food, you're in dangerous territory.
You're probably right about that. We've probably just nauseated half our listeners.
Oh, and speaking of nauseated half our listeners, let's nauseate the other half. Did you hear about those Wicked dolls that got pulled?
Sure did.
Wow. How do you accidentally slip in a pornographic reference on dolls? That can't be a mistake, right? It can't be accidental.
Poor Uncle Walt.
There is no way you can accidentally drop a pornographic reference in either a Disney movie or a Disney musical or Disney playset.
Well, is there nobody around to check these things, like a final copy editor or anything like that?
There are, which will be my point. It has to be intentional. You can't accidentally do that. That's someone who's trying to do it.
Or the individual in charge of adding websites to packages was like moonlighting, looking at some porn while at work and just copied and pasted
the wrong link. Yeah, meant to copy and paste the link for private use, and evidently, on the clipboard, your digital clipboard, it was just happened to be the last link. Well, at least check your work.
Yeah, you want to keep all that stuff separated.
Mm-hmm.
From what I understand.
Mm-hmm. Between you and Tawala, I tell you. It's Later with Mo Kelly. When we come back, we're going to give you your last minute, and I do mean last minute Veterans Day deals. If you want to get some food for yourself or a veteran in your family, we'll talk about that next.
You're listening to Later with Mo Kelly on demand from KFI AM 640.
And as we begin to wind down Veterans Day, it's still the dinner hour, and it's not too late for you or someone else in your family to go help honor our military heroes. And there are a bunch of freebies and more, which are still available, not only today, but after today. Applebee's is serving free meals for veterans today on it's its 17th consecutive year. Applebee's will be offering veterans, active duty military, reserves, and National Guard members a special complimentary dinner. They can choose from some of the restaurant's most popular entrees: the classic bacon cheeseburger, 6-ounce top sirloin, chicken tenders platters, double crunch shrimp, fiesta lime chicken, oriental chicken salad, or 3 cheese chicken penny. Veterans will also get a $5 bounce back card for a future visit within a 3-week redemption window. I haven't been to Applebee's in years. Are they still around in many places? I don't see them anywhere.
I don't know, but a long time ago, I briefly dated what they call an Apple buddy.
Wait a minute. You're going to have to explain this. Is this like a friends with benefits situation or what?
No, I was way back when I lived in Indiana, was working at a newspaper there, and a nice lady worked at Applebee's, and that's what they called them, Apple buddies.
Apple buddies.
Yeah.
Not apple bottom?
That's enough.
Moving right on. Let's go to BJ's Restaurant and Brew House.
Oh, God.
Free Pizookie. Service members who dine in on Veterans Day will receive a free Pizookie, a cookie baked in a large cast iron skillet. Veterans and active duty military members can also get a free appetizer on a future visit between November 12th, tomorrow, and the end of the calendar year. Free veteran shrimp and chips at Red Lobster. They're still in business?
Yeah, they are.
Just want to make sure, because the news changes every week. They're out of business. Bankruptcy. They're back. To thank veterans, active duty military, and reservists for their service, Red Lobster is offering free veteran shrimp and chips. 6 Walt's favorite shrimp served with cocktail sauce and ketchup, French fries, and coleslaw. Just today. Guests only need to show a valid military ID or proof of service to redeem this dine-in only offer, not to go. Additionally, Red Lobster shows appreciation for veterans every day by offering 10% off their check when dining in restaurant with proof of service or valid military ID.
How about a tattoo, like an airborne tattoo?
That's probably not valid military ID.
Okay, just looking for clarity here.
Yeah. I don't know if that would qualify. I don't know if you could like go up to an MP and say, "Here's my ID," and I don't know if that's going to be enough.
Thank you for that.
I don't know. I'm just guesstimating. Whataburger. And I had my first Whataburger a few years ago, and it was my last. I'm just saying, I'm an In-N-Out guy. But if you happen to like Whataburger, they're serving veterans and active military free coffee all year. This Veterans Day, Whataburger is saying thank you to the men and women who have served and continue to serve our country with a free 16-ounce hot or iced coffee.
Wait a minute. A burger place is offering veterans iced coffee?
You caught that, right?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
That, right?
I'm so confused.
Okay, not a burger, coffee. Because we all go to Whataburger for coffee.
Of course.
Iced coffee. Now, I can understand if we're like Dunkin' Donuts because you go there to get donuts and a coffee.
Yes.
I went to Whataburger a few years ago, and it was in Texas. It was the first time I'd ever been to Whataburger. I was so underwhelmed. And I say that to say it tracks that Whataburger is offering coffee for our veterans.
What was so bad about it?
No, it just didn't. The burger was dry. It was nothing special. I had heard, Whataburger. You got to taste Whataburger. It's great. It's better than Shake Shack. It's better than In-N-Out. It's better than Fatburger. And I said, okay, we'll see. And I ate one. I said, never again.
Did you try the coffee?
We'll wait for that one. I think he earned that. That was a quick callback.
We have no time left. We got to make them fast.
He's slow on the draw tonight.
Life is short.
Starting today, veterans and active duty armed forces members in uniform or with a valid ID, not a tattoo, can stop by any dining room at Whataburger and grab their free coffee all day, all year long. All year long, Mark. Do not mock them. Whew. And speaking of In-N-Out, free meal for military at In-N-Out Burger. See, here's the difference. Whataburger gave you coffee. In-N-Out, they give you the good stuff.
In other words, the thing that they're known for selling?
Correct.
I see.
Today, veterans, active duty, military, reserve, and National Guard members can enjoy a complimentary meal, not coffee, a meal including any burger, fries, and beverage on In-N-Out Burger's menu. If you see it on the menu, it's yours as a veteran with proof of military service, of course.
See, now that's how you do it. The other place, do you get some free condiments too, like some of those little packets?
Coffee, I don't know. You might have to pay for the sugar.
Okay,
In a half and half.
free Splenda for vets.
Krispy Kreme. Just talking about donuts. Krispy Kreme serves free coffee and a donut for Veterans Day. See, they at least give you what you would come there for normally. All Krispy Kreme locations will offer veterans and active military a free small hot or iced coffee along with a donut of their choice.
Nice.
Buffalo Wild Wings. Free boneless wings for veterans. Veterans and active duty service members who present their valid ID will get a free order of 10, not 2, not 5, but 10 boneless wings and fries just for today. The offer is only for dine-in customers and Buffalo Wild Wings Go locations and are included for walk-in orders at the counter. Johnny Rockets, and I am a new fan of Johnny Rockets just because of the 8 to 12 milkshakes I had on the cruise over Labor Day. And they were all cookies and cream. They were glorious. But Johnny Rockets, to salute veterans and active military, the restaurant chain will offer a free single burger. See how that's done? It's a burger place. They give you a free burger on Veterans Day. With the purchase of any drink or shake, just today, when dining in with a veteran or military ID, or for those wearing a military uniform. Dave & Buster's. Veterans and active duty military will get a free entree up to $20. That's what I'm talking about, Dave & Buster's. Exactly. Honor our veterans. Don't be cheap. Free entree up to $20 plus a $10 power card today only. And they also get 15% off all food and beverages purchased every day, year-round, with a valid veteran or military ID. They're not talking about some stinking coffee.
This is how you do it.
15% off Round Table Pizza. And I like Round Table Pizza. Today only, guests can enjoy 15% off their order for dine-in, carry-out, and delivery at participating locations. And has anyone heard of Chicken Salad Chick?
I thought that was out here. I thought it was one of those new trending places.
I've never heard of Chicken Salad Chick. CHICK.
I mean, it's California.
I've just never heard of it.
Yeah.
Chicken Salad Chick is bringing back its annual offer that the company said has given out more than 130,000 free meals to veterans across the country since its inception. Today, veterans and active duty military can receive a free chick meal and regular fountain drink, which includes either a scoop or a sandwich plus one fresh side at all locations, none of which I know. And is this free Playa Bowls? Like Playa or Playa?
I think it's Pliables.
Okay. I read it as Playa. Hey, Playa. What's up, Playa? Free Playa Bowls for Veterans Day. All veterans and service members with valid military ID can get a free, I'm going to say it, Playa Bowl on Veterans Day. The offer will be available in shop only at select locations. Firehouse Subs, I like them. Here's their Veterans Day deal. Veterans and active duty military can visit any Firehouse Subs location for a free combo, including a medium sub, chips, or a cookie, and a drink today only. And California Pizza Kitchen, just today, again, this is how you do it. CPK is honoring our veterans and active duty service members with a complimentary entree and drink from the prefix. Is it PRIXFIXE? I don't go to CPK.
Yeah, prefix.
Yeah, prefix.
That's prefix.
It's when you pay one price for a whole meal.
Oh, okay. Learn something new every day. When dining in. To further thank them for their service, customers will also receive a buy one, get one coupon for any pizza, any salad, any pasta, redeemable during a future visit between November 12th and 25th of this month. And STK Steakhouse, today only, all veterans and active duty military will get 50% off food. I would be embarrassed if all we had to offer was a damn cup of coffee at a burger out joint.
Not very patriotic.
Oh, what a burger. What a crock. What a piece. No, come on. A cup of coffee? Ice or hot?
That's disrespectful. Not even a specialty.
Who the hell goes to Whataburger for coffee? Who?
Homeless people.
And they're not buying anyhow, so it doesn't matter.
No.
It's Later with Mo Kelly. KFI AM 640 live everywhere in the iHeartRadio app. When we come back, we'll tell you about the 10 best California hospitals. And I wonder if my preferred hospital is on this list and what Tuwala Sharp would have to say about this list.
You're listening to Later with Mo Kelly on demand from KFI AM 640.
And let's talk about the 10 best hospitals here in the state of California. We often talk about healthcare, the intricacies, the difficulties, and I learned a lot just from producer Tuwala Sharp. Unfortunately, he has a lot of experience in the hospital setting. That's the only way I can put it. So he may be able to give us some insight on these top hospitals and maybe why. Coming in at number 10. Sharp Memorial Hospital in San Diego. Does your family own that hospital?
No relation.
You sure?
No relation.
Okay.
I'm surprised I don't know about this.
Okay. All right. I'd ask around. Maybe you have like a controlling interest or somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 9. UC Irvine Medical Center in Orange.
Absolutely have heard nothing but good things about UC Irvine. There was one point in time when I was looking to transfer my transplant care to UC Irvine, but it's just we happened to work it out where I would be able to stay more local, but nothing but good things heard about UC Irvine.
Interesting. Did you give a little bit more backstory? This is from Newsweek, and Newsweek worked with data firm Statista to analyze hundreds of medical facilities across the country to create the America's Best In-State Hospitals 2025 report. And this is based on metrics from the Center for Medicare and Medicaid Services, the AHA Annual Survey of Hospitals database, patient experience surveys, and a nationwide online survey of medical professionals. And that was number 9, UC Irvine Medical Center. Coming in at number 8. UCLA Health Santa Monica Medical Center.
Anything UCLA is at the absolute bottom of my list every single time. When I was originally assigned for my transplant, I was originally going through UCLA, and never in my life have I ever felt more like an inconsequential number than when I was at UCLA. I was never treated with any care, consideration, or respect at UCLA, and I will always put a pox on the entire facility of UCLA for the way I was treated.
So you're rather neutral on UCLA.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pox. A pox is serious.
Especially in today's world where we don't believe in like vaccines or anything.
Yeah, you don't just go around wishing a pox on anybody. Mm-hmm. That's serious.
Number 7. Scripps Memorial Hospital in La Jolla. I don't have any familiarity.
Nope.
Friends or whatever. Number 6 of the top in-state hospitals here in California. Keck Hospital, USC. Yeah, I've had some dealings with them and family members. I don't have anything bad to say about them.
Choice location.
Yeah.
Yep.
Number 5. Jacobs Medical Center at UC San Diego Health. And I'm getting the sense that if you're in Los Angeles, Orange County, San Diego County, those are where the best hospitals are. Mm-hmm. You know, if you happen to be, let's say, in Central California or Northern California, you're SOL. You're done. You know, you might as well, never mind. Number 4. I know Tuwala knows this one. Cedars-Sinai Medical Center here in Los Angeles.
Best healthcare facility in, I'd say, all of California and the world. Ever since transferring my transplant case to Cedars, I have always received the absolute best care at Cedars. The angels there that are nurses are the top. The medical professionals in every field are the top. Cedars cares about their patients, period.
Oh, all right. Coming in at number 3 of the top in-state hospitals here in California. Hey, Northern California, checking in. UCSF Medical Center in San Francisco. So not everyone has to die a horrible death in Northern California. Or at least if you're... Okay, that's wrong. Coming in at number 2 of the top in-state hospitals here in California. Hey, Twala, UCLA Health, Ronald Reagan Medical Center in LA.
You know what? I guess money talks. Money talks. If you're about your dollars, you're good at UCLA.
Okay. And the number 1 top in-state hospital here in California is Stanford Healthcare, Stanford Hospital. So not all is lost if you happen to live somewhere north of Bakersfield. I haven't been to Stanford Hospital as of yet, at least. Knock on wood. I'm kind of surprised. My hospital was not on this list.
Please don't say anything about Kaiser. Please.
Yes, I was. Kaiser.
Please don't do that.
I'm a Kaiser kid through and through. I've been on Kaiser for the past 40 plus years. Almost 50 years. No, 50 years.
I pray for you, brother. I do. Kaiser.
What's wrong with Kaiser's fantastic? No, back in the day, like in the 1980s, Kaiser get you killed. Okay.
Through the 80s, the 90s, early 2000s.
You need to check it out. It's all one-stop shopping. Like when I go in, I get my physical, get my blood work, and I get my lab work. I go downstairs and I get the results. And if I need to see a specialist, it's all in one location. They don't outsource the stuff. Okay, with the exception of my colonoscopy. But that's too much information.
Their inner network system is so flawed and out of touch.
Give me a K.
Between departments.
Give me an A.
No, the Kaiser will never make it to the top 10. No, they
give
will
me an
never.
S.
Ugh.
Give me an E. Come on, give me an R.
Aren't they on strike right now?
No, I think they're
I
good.
think that strike was over. Okay,
No, I think
they
they're
fixed it again.
Look, Kaiser hasn't killed anyone in my family as of yet.
Knock on all this wood.
Kaiser is great. It's
Great, terrible.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna get in people's business. Stephanie, you have to tell me which hospital or healthcare provider you have, but have you had any dealings with Kaiser?
Yeah, my mom actually worked for the for the ALS department for like the better part of 10 years. And she was, she did a lot of work. She really cared about them. Not bad at all.
We have first-hand experience.
Look, I love Steph and his mother.
Here's a but. Here's a but.
No, there's no but. I wish that I would have run into Fuchsia's mom while I was there. Unfortunately, her angelic presence must have been on a day off, and I was subjected to the hellion that was at the counter that sent me to Dr. Kevorkian or whoever. No, I would never. I will never again will you see me at Kaiser.
Did they try to send you away with some coffee?
We'll wait for you, Stephen. He earned that callback. He earned that callback. Okay. It's Later with Mo Kelly, KFI AM 640 live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. And when we come back, we got more, not necessarily bad news. It hasn't happened yet, but it's trending towards bad news. You know how gas prices are really damn high right now? Well, they could be higher. I mean, like 65, 70 cents higher per gallon if this continues on this path. We'll give you the possible, maybe bad news next.
You're listening to Later with Mo Kelly on demand from KFI AM 640.
Later with Mo Kelly on KFI AM 640.
Live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. And I got to say, since I recently, and I didn't want to buy a new car because I liked having no car payment. Let me just say that. So I somewhat reluctantly got a new car. My other car I was giving to one of my blended sons. It has 160,000 miles on it. Runs beautifully because Hondas run forever. I didn't need a new car, but I could help someone out by passing on my car, handing down my car. But my new car is a hybrid. I didn't go the full electric route because I wasn't too comfortable with the idea. Wasn't ready for the range anxiety. But I can say, no exaggeration, my hybrid gets anywhere between 500 and 600 miles to the tank. And it's self-charging where I don't have to actually plug it in. My driving, the gas use charges the battery portion of it. I love it. I think it's the best of both worlds. Now, there is a cost to that. Since it's not fully electric, I still got to do the regular automotive maintenance, be it oil changes, fluids and that kind of thing. But I'm less sensitive, and here's the point, I'm less sensitive to the cost of gas. And that's meant the world to me because I have a long commute. It's only 22 miles each way, but it could be anywhere from an hour to hour and 45 minutes, sometimes 2 hours. This speaks to me. California, we as drivers are going to have to get ready for a possible gas price hike because state regulators have approved new and tighter climate standards. The California Air Resources Board, or CARB, they need a better acronym than that. CARB? Is that short for like carbohydrate?
It sounds like it, right?
The CARB board, which comprises board members appointed by Governor Newsom and the legislature, voted last Friday to update the California's low carbon fuel standards. And the updates are aimed at increasing cleaner fuel and transportation options for California drivers and accelerating zero emission infrastructure. In other words, let's make it more expensive for gas so you'd be more inclined to drive an EV. This new policy has not been met with acclaim. It's been highly criticized. In fact, independent findings showed it could increase the cost of gas by 47 cents per gallon. Per gallon. And if you have like a 14-gallon tank like I do, that adds up. That adds up for anyone. California's nonpartisan legislative analyst office has forecasted that drivers could be paying up to 20 cents per gallon should the board approve the new plans. There are two things in that. One, gas prices are largely speculative. We don't know, it's all about what the future may hold, what they think may happen. And also the board has not, as of yet, approved these new plans. So it's not a done deal. It's not a foregone conclusion. Republican Assemblyman Tom Lackey, he said, we're being really conservative in our estimates. Prices could increase by as much as 65 cents per gallon. Per gallon. So you could pay an extra $10 to $12 at the pump to completely fill up your car. If you want me to buy an EV, yes, this would encourage me to buy an EV. But EVs are no longer inexpensive. You're going to have to pay some $50,000 for just the middle of the range EVs, not the luxury ones, just the regular ass Prius looking ugly, funky EVs that nobody wants.
Hey.
No. They've updated the Prius. It's not as bad. I'm sorry. Do you drive a Prius, Stephen?
Sure do.
Well, it's still ugly. I'm sorry.
But the new one is pretty sick.
Yeah, but your baby's ugly.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to sound mean calling someone's child ugly, but it's
But I'm with you. Once I got a hybrid, I'll never go back. Like that.
Yeah, right. You know what I'm going through right now.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh.
When I first got it, it's like the best feeling when you're in traffic and it just shuts off. Or if you're like, whatever, getting fast food or something, shuts off the whole time you're there. So it's the best.
Mine will stay in electric mode if I'm under 2,500 RPMs.
Oh, wow.
So when I start the car, I'm either like I'm rolling forward or backing up. It's all EV. The engine doesn't kick in until I'm really starting to accelerate. And there's some other things which I really like on this car. It's a Honda CR-V. Absolutely love it. And I've been going back and forth with Tuala because he got a new car and we haven't either gotten a car in a long time. Yeah. So it has all these bells and whistles. We're like, they can do that? Yeah. Can you start it from your house and have it warm up? It's like, yeah, I can do that. Can you roll out the windows and be nowhere around? It's like, yeah, I can do that.
All on my phone.
Yeah, I can find out where my car is. You can break in my house and steal my car, and I'll see you drive away in it. I can follow you.
I can
on
turn
my
the
phone.
Power off on my phone.
It's like kids comparing their new toys on Christmas.
Oh, it's great.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
It's great. But going back to the story, I'm less sensitive to the price of gas. And if I can say anything, and if I can give Elon Musk any credit, and I don't give him a lot of credit, but I'll give him credit for this. At least Tesla figured out, before anyone else could figure out, that you can make an EV which doesn't look freaking ugly. It looks like a regular car. It looks like something that people would want to drive. If you look at, a Prius, or some of these other EVs, the early versions of them, like the Honda Fit or whatever, they were ugly ass cars. No one wanted to be seen in that. You can't take out a date in a, I'm sorry, Stefan. They're not date magnets, okay? It's not like you can say, hey, baby, let's go for a ride. No, you can't say that. Can't say that. Not in the old model Prius.
I'll say when like mine first came out, that was kind of cool though. People would get in the car like, watch, the engine's going to shut off. And then it's like really cool to be in that car. But yeah, now there's so many advancements that's not cool anymore. It's just very gas economical friendly, you know?
Do you know how many gallons in your tank?
I think it's a 13.
13?
Yeah.
So you're probably getting comparable gas miles between like 500 and 600 miles.
Oh yeah. It's yeah. I think my MPG's right around 40.
Yeah.
So.
My last car, Honda Civic, 13-gallon tank. It would get around 320 miles to a tank, and I'm always pushing it to the nth degree. I am like putting up to the gas station. I'm getting every drop out of that car. I know how far I can take that car because I've run out of gas in it before. I just like to see how far I can take it. So I know it was getting about 320 miles per tank. The first time I drove this car and I got literally 600 miles, I said, oh, you couldn't pay me to go back to a regular gas car. So I say all this to say, if you are concerned about the price of gas, by all means, at the minimum, get you a hybrid, an unugly one, a non-ugly hybrid. I don't know about an electric car, but get a non-ugly hybrid, and it will change your life. KFI AM 640, we're live everywhere in the iHeartRadio app.
Heard any of our secret mind control hidden messages recently? No? That's because we're really good at it.
KFI.
And KOST HD2.
Los Angeles, Orange County.
Live everywhere.